Okay, I'm gonna make this short and sweet. I'm 35, and I want to tell you something that I've learned that I think can really help you out, especially if you're younger than 35, or if you're older than 35 and you got a pride problem. Listen to me. You are not too good to clean a bathroom. You're not too good to change a roll on the toilet paper. You're not too good to clean crap off of a bathroom wall. You're not too good to pick up the trash outside. You're not too good to help somebody out who you don't like. The bottom line is you're not too good to do any of those things. And that's something that I've learned, especially when I had a retail job, when I worked at a gas station for 2.5 years. I just left that job. I learned so much about what it is to have a servant's heart and to be placed in positions where your pride is not the center of attention. It's so hard to, in nowadays, to like convince people that like, you can go clean the bathroom. You're not too good to clean the bathroom. Are you using that same bathroom? Yes. Then you should be able to clean said bathroom. Like, people think they're above menial tasks, when in reality, those menial tasks help develop our character so that we can better steward the bigger things that come in our life. I know it sounds crazy because nobody wants to do certain things. They just think it's beneath them. But honest to goodness, nothing is beneath you. I learned so much in working at that gas station about myself, about what I thought I was willing to do or not willing to do. And I realized, like, I am willing to do the things that other people think is beneath them because I'm learning something within that process. And any person who does that same thing will also learn something within that process. There's a character development that takes place that is like beyond words. As a Christian woman, I think of how Jesus washed the feet of his disciple. Here is God made flesh walking amongst us, literally a God amongst men, but also fully human. So also fully aware of the scope of emotions and feelings and what pride felt like, what every emotion felt like, because he was tested in all things like we are. So we have this God walking amongst us, and even him was able to bend the knee and wash the feet of disciples because he still had a servant's heart. And that goes to the same thing of doing these menial tasks, or these tasks that are considered menial nowadays. Like, nobody's above doing them. I learned so much about taking out the trash. When I first took out the trash, I can remember how embarrassed I was to be taking out the trash outside, to gather it in front of the customers. Why? Why would I feel bad for working hard? Why would I feel bad for doing my job? Why would I feel bad for working unto the Lord? Why would I feel bad for providing for my family? Why? There is no why. It's just a perceived thing that we come up with because we feel like we need to compare ourselves to other people. And I fell in the trap of doing that for so many years. And like, it's hard. I know it's a hard lesson to grasp, and it's a hard lesson to really like just digest, because pride always creeps in. Like, the enemy always will bring up areas of pride. But it benefits you so much when you just embrace the suck. Embrace the things that you feel like are beneath you, in a sense, because that's when you can really see what you aspire to be, is when you're like, when you bring yourself lower, you could see up higher. You could be like, oh, that is what I want. But when you got your head in the clouds and everything then becomes below you, and you have no aspiration to go higher, if that makes sense. So I just want you to know that you're not too good to do that. You're not too pretty to do that. This is for all my females too. Girl, you ain't too pretty to take the trash out. You're not too pretty to clean the boys' bathroom at the gas station. None of us are. Like, I get we have like certain roles, men and women, and like you know, females are known for being prissier or whatnot. But like, if you got to do what you got to do and help take care of your family by, say, working at a gas station or working a retail job or folding clothes or stocking, you know, the store at your Fry's or at your Publix or Piggly Wiggly, girl, you still doing it. Don't let anybody try and shame you into thinking that what you're doing is not worthwhile and is not going towards something in the future. Just remember that this is a character development that is taking place. And so like, once you get to that point where your season is over, you're supposed to carry the lesson from said season into the next one. So don't be afraid to do that. I was so terrified, but now looking back after I stopped working there and now I'm working at a bank, I can see all the things that I learned during that time. I used to make sandwiches. I worked at the deli in the gas station. I rung people up. I cleaned bathrooms. I took out the trash. I stocked stuff. I worked with unbearable customers. I was, you know, at the mercy of a couple of racist customers who were mean to me all the time. All these things that I did developed the character that I now have to go into my next season of life. And that's how you got to think about it. Don't think about it like it's demeaning. Think about it like it has meaning for the future. You feel me? Don't let anybody tell you any different. That's all I'm saying.